You might have heard the phrase, to carry the weight of the world on one's shoulders. But did you know that it actually originated from the Greek tale of Atlas, one of the earliest gods in Greek mythology? Factually speaking, Atlas carried the celestial sphere, not the weight of the globe, but you get the idea. The misconception may stem from the similar spherical shapes of the celestial sphere and the Earth. However, the reason behind his task is too fascinating, so let's find that out, along with the entire story of Atlas. Even though Atlas is one of the most recognizable figures in Greek mythology, his function in ancient Greece is quite unclear, given the many conflicting tales that have been recounted about him. This is hardly unexpected. The early legends merely state that Atlas was in charge of supporting the sky. But we do know something about his origins. The Titan Iapetus had 4 children, and Atlas was one of them. His brothers were Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Menoetius. Atlas was renowned for his strength, surpassing the might of the original Titans. He served as the Titan of astronomy and navigation throughout the universe. Although, among the Titans, Atlas was not the most powerful. That honor belonged to Cronus. Atlas has a solid reputation for strength. Except for him, only the great hero Heracles had ever been able to lift the sky with his own power. Atlas was also regarded as a superb leader and was highly esteemed by his elders. Even his aunts and uncles fought beside him in the conflict with the Olympians. According to later accounts, Atlas, along with Cronus, the king of the Titans, led the Titans in their conflict with the gods during Titanomachy, the great war of the gods and the Titans. He was the strongest Titan, and he had the power to throw mountains at the gods like stones. He vented his wrath by hammering the earth, triggering a significant earthquake as Hades attempted to take Cronus's soul. Despite this, Atlas prevented his Titan brethren from being taken at that point. Atlas was later the target of Hades. His soul was effectively taken and assimilated by Hades with the help of Poseidon. After the Titans' conflict, and his subsequent captivity in the aftermath of the Great War, his fellow Titans would find the frail Atlas in the lowest caverns of the underworld, specifically in the Atlas Mountains region of North Africa. His companions prevailed after 10 years of combat, despite Atlas's power, and then it was time for the Olympians to punish their foes. Menoetius was sent to the underworld's Tartarus, but a specific punishment was meted out to Atlas, in part because of his leadership in the battle, and in part because of his tremendous strength. Atlas was given the responsibility of keeping the heavenly globe, or the sky, in the air forever. And mark this clearly, the ancient Greek myths make it clear that it was the sky, contrary to popular belief, that Atlas is supporting on his shoulders, not the world, as the Titan is frequently portrayed. Many of the Titan stories come to an end with the Titanomachy. Although Atlas would later make another appearance in other Greek myths, each of these tales cannot always be reconciled with other events in Greek mythology, since they were recorded by different authors. The 7 exquisite mountain nymphs, known as the Pleiades, were said to be the children of Atlas, not Calypso, according to Greek mythology. The Hesperides, also daughters of Atlas, played significant roles, often opposing Greek heroes. Calypso famously imprisoned Odysseus after the Trojan War. Meanwhile, the Hesperides safeguarded the golden apples. Several of Atlas's children became constellations visible in the night sky. Maia, the leader of the Pleiades, would later captivate Zeus, bearing Hermes, the swift messenger of the Olympian gods. Atlas's most famous tale revolves around his encounter with Greek hero Heracles during the 11th labor. Prometheus advised Heracles that Atlas's assistance was necessary to obtain the golden apples from Hera's garden, guarded by the dragon Ladon and tended by the Hesperides, Atlas's daughters. Heracles approached Atlas, proposing a deal. He would temporarily hold the heavens while Atlas retrieved the apples. Atlas agreed and successfully fetched the fruits. However, he hesitated to resume carrying the celestial weight. Heracles cunningly asked Atlas to briefly hold the sky while he adjusted his cloak. Unwary, Atlas accepted and was forever bound to his eternal task. In Roman Empire tales, Atlas plays a minor role in the Perseus myth, notably in Ovid's Metamorphoses. Although Heracles' labor to retrieve the golden apples hasn't occurred yet, the story implies its impossibility. Perseus, wearing winged boots, arrived at Atlas's home, a stunning location with lush surroundings, animals, and golden trees. Perseus introduced himself. "Friend, if noble birth impresses you, I'm Jupiter's grandson. Or if you value great deeds, consider my actions." He requested hospitality. However, Atlas recalled a prophecy about a Zeus-born hero stealing the golden apples. Unaware that the prophecy referred to Heracles, Atlas fortified his orchard and assigned a dragon guardian. "Leave, lest your boasted deeds and Zeus himself fail you," Atlas shouted, refusing Perseus passage. Perseus tried to appease Atlas, disavowing interest in the apples, but Atlas grew angry, expanding to mountainous size, his shoulders becoming ridges, and his beard transforming into trees. Offended, Perseus revealed Medusa's severed head, turning Atlas to stone. Today, the Atlas mountain range in northwest Africa, dividing the Sahara Desert from the Mediterranean and Atlantic coasts, is said to be the petrified Titan. Despite having no direct connection to cartography, the term Atlas has become synonymous with maps. Today, Atlas remains a prominent figure in contemporary retellings of Greek myths. Notably, Zeus showed no mercy to this Titan. And with that, we conclude our exploration of Atlas's fascinating story. Thank you for watching. Share your thoughts on Atlas's epic tale in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more upcoming stories and legends at HelenicHub, where myths come to life.